name is megapiglord, bringing you a Starcraft game for Obsidian Gaming HD. This game is between VileSpanshwa and Bandino, sorry, on Sakura's Plateau. Gimmick of this map is probably these grassy areas here, very useful. Well, what they do is cover any ground units. Basically, as you can see, this guy's going to go over there. He's not going to be able to see until he goes through these leaves, and then his vision comes in. It basically blocks off the vision for all units that aren't high enough. Alright, so it looks like Spanshwa is going to go for drones. Hasn't sent out a scouting drone yet. A tactic Spanshwa likes to do is just get a second hatchery, spam out drones. But it looks like there's going to be a proxy pylon here, back at the front of Spanshwa's base. He may never scout that because it is behind these leaves here, but it is quite a popular place, and all you really need to do is put a couple of units on the high ground there and it will be spotted. But I think he's going to put a gateway here. Bandino is going straight into this with an all-in. As you can see, Spanshwa is not even getting his gas whatsoever if we look at the production tab. There it is, D, sorry, not really used to this. He's building 2 warp gates at the back, and Spanshwa has built none, no attacking units, nothing but his drones. This may go very badly for him, because he will be seeing a wave of 2 warp gate technology units coming out and slashing up that first base. He might need to get spine crawlers. I'm not sure what Spanshwa is going to do. Looks like he's still going for drones. He's quite a persistent one. But it looks like he's finally sending out his scouting drone to see where Bandino is. But oh no, I think his his overlord spotted that. So I think this might just be for extra scouting, and he's going to actually see once he goes up this ramp that those 2 gateways aren't there. It's going to be unusual. Chrono being used on these warp gates to produce fast zealots. In the recent update for it's not out quite yet. It's the pre-update, you could call it. Looks like he's getting a spawning pool right now, this late. He may have to cancel this, although it will be finished. Oh, he's just going to run straight into the main. But the update that they may bring in is they're making the building time for zealots shorter from warp gates. Warp gates. Looks like he's going to bring everything off the line. Well, not exactly everything, but pretty much everything to try and fend this off until he can get his spawning pool up. He's got looks like he's got 4 Zerglings on the way, 3 spine crawlers on the way, sorry, I couldn't say that, and a queen. Looks like, I'm not sure if he'll be able to fend this off. He might, if he keeps these drones alive long enough, he may be able to stay in this game, but I think his mineral line is protected. These drones, I mean, these Zerglings are just going to get utterly raped. This game has a lot longer to go, spoilers, so it may not end quite here. Looks like these spine crawlers are going to do some damage now as these zealots come into the firing line of them. Ooh, this isn't a very good idea, Bandino. This isn't a very good idea. You're going to lose his zealots. Oh, he lost his zealots and 1 little Zergling going in there to punch him in the butt. But if we go to the units, actually, I never did this at the start. Wait, there we go. Those are the players playing. Should have done that at the start. I've been out from doing this for quite a while now, but units lost, as I thought, is L. Looks like Spanshwa has lost a lot of units. Oh, another thing in the patch is that spine crawlers' burrowing time, well, the 1.3.3 in the public testing of Starcraft 2 is that spine crawlers burrow, which they use to unburrow around here, can actually, well, it says uproot, so downroot quicker by, I think it's the time it is now is 8 seconds or maybe 16, so it's being halved to either 4. Yeah, I think it's 8 to 4, so it's going down to 4 seconds to plant them in. That's very good for Zerg. I mean, it's pretty hard to get a decent defense, and when you've got sometimes people use bunkers down here, and you can usually get like a couple of spine crawlers to just pick away at it, and that's how you would get out of a trap like that. But it looks like he's got VileSpanshwa pretty much contained here. He can't go and attack, but what did he just cancel? Whoops, missed that. More drone, higher drone count, even though he is way under pressure by Bandino, who Tomisis, what's he getting? Production. He's getting stalkers now, and he's just finishing warp gate technology from his what do you call it? I don't play as Protoss, so excuse me. It looks like he's going to start picking away at these overlords, which is a very, very annoying thing as a Zerg. 2 queens here, extra defense, very useful to have it, especially if you're under. But he's actually gone to negative now. As you can see at the top, he's actually gone. His supply count has gone negative. Looks like Bandino's going to make a push here, picking off the spine crawler. 3 queens now. A roach warrant being built somewhere over there. Yeah, 2 more roaches coming out, and 2 already out. VileSpanshwa's holding this off pretty well. I mean, he's a very, very good Zerg. I mean, he's one of the top Zergs I've ever seen play. So it's not really a surprise to me. But if he keeps picking away at this spawning pool, it's going to be a big, big problem. There'll be no more queens. He won't be able to get any more production facilities, and he'll have to rebuild that. Excellent use of transfuse here being used on these units to heal them back up. This Queen's ability to heal Zerg units. But the Stalkers are going to take out this spawning pool, and the Zealots are pretty much going to sacrifice themselves. Bandino backing out here, probably wise. 2 Queens and a shitload of Roaches with more popping out is probably going to take that out. Looks like his 2 Spine Crawlers are going to burrow and try and take these positions here to try and reinforce VileSpanshwa's army. Looks like a spawning pool going down to replace the one that was broken. Or broken, what am I talking about? Expansion finally going down for Bandino. He's been putting pressure on VileSpanshwa, and as soon as this Nexus gets like fully saturated, it's going to be hell for VileSpanshwa. There's going to be double the amount of units, and it's just not going to be very good. Now he's unburrowing them again, probably to get them, yeah, a little bit closer, so maybe it can pick off a few. A forge being built now, no doubt for the upgrades for his units. Or maybe even some cannon play. That's pretty extravagant. But a probe now, scouting, it's pretty good to scout around after this sort of like game when then someone's had no units for quite a while. But this is a different type of what do you call it? This is a different type of, I forgot the map, but I said at the start. This is a different type of this map because the rocks are actually here instead of in the back of your base. Usually you have a little back route through into the next person's base, but actually this variation of the map actually has destructible rocks here and destructible rocks here. Not sure if I like that very much. I mean, I like the back routes. I thought it made some interesting gameplay, but it looks like these roaches are going to push out and take down Bandino's stalker count. But as I was saying, looks like VileSpanshwa was trying to make a. Did he catch that? I don't think he catch that. Caught that. No, he did not catch that. But I think he might now. Looks like these stalkers are going to pick off these roaches. A couple of Zerglings going to come to reinforce. This may be bad for VileSpanshwa. He has lost quite a few roaches, and if you keep picking away, it's not going to be too good for you. These two